Hello babes. So first off, I want to apologize for my energy in this video. I have been struggling with my mental health lately, but I wanted to do my hair. I've got the next couple of days off, so keeping myself busy is going to be very important. This could potentially be a 2-day process. So this is what I'm working with. I'll show you a little bit closer in a second. But I'm gonna go from this, which is my multicolored bangs that are pretty grown out right now. Of course, my sides are shaved. I'm gonna go from this to some sort of leopard print side situation. I really want to go pink leopard spots, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to get blue out since blue is fussy, and also I really love having blue in my hair. So I am going to try to pull some of the blue out with a bleach wash, but if it doesn't work, then I will basically do this color scheme with leopard print on the sides. But yeah, it's going to be quite the process. I'm going to start off by lightening my sides and the roots of my bangs, and then I will go ahead and dye the sides of my bangs. And the reason I'm doing that first before I touch up the black on the rest of my hair, because my hair naturally is a dark brown, but I really only like my hair to either be neon colors or black. I don't like my brown hair, especially in the summer. It gets pretty light, so not like, it's still pretty dark, but I'm very fussy with colors, especially since I wear so much black. I don't like my hair being brown against it. Crazy. So, the reason I'm dyeing my hair black afterwards is because bleach expands, and it's really common for me to get a couple of like little strands of hair that the roots are bleached up here, or maybe a little bit like too much up here, even if I'm very, very careful with it, because bleach expands from like 1/8 to 1/4 of an inch depending, and sometimes I try to like leave a little space to accommodate for that, but then I'll just get spots that don't lighten correctly, and I'd rather make sure I get a really thorough lighten than avoid having to like go back in, because that is what sometimes takes a long time with my hair, is if the lightening process doesn't work, I will do it again, and if the hair dye process doesn't work, I will do it again. Most of the time when you see my hair, it has been dyed twice, and that's not including touch-ups, like just to get it the color it is, because I'm very picky with my hair. So lighten. I will let the lightener process for a little bit before I apply a bleach wash to my ends, and I'll just see how light I can get it, and then dye, and then whenever I'm doing a demi-permanent black, so I don't think this demi-permanent black stains as much as the semi-permanent, so I'm going to do a demi-permanent black, and I'm going to coat my sides and my bangs in conditioner to make it easy to remove the hair dye if it gets on there. And I'm pretty sure, I can't seem to decide, people do it both ways. I can't decide if I want to use semi-permanent black or demi-permanent for the spots on the sides. I haven't decided yet. It kind of depends on how my scalp feels, because demi-permanent hair color does have, is a chemical process. So if my scalp feels really raw and sensitive, I'll just do the semi-permanent. This will be my first time doing leopard spots in my hair, surprisingly, but I watched lots of videos, and I think hopefully it will go okay, and if anything, I can just, you know, I've fixed hair disasters before, so yeah, I'm gonna go get my hair sectioned so we can get started. Here is how I have my hair sectioned. I like to do one ponytail on the top and then another one in the bottom. I fed it up into the top one and then clipped it so that I don't have any stray hairs. It's just easier since my hair isn't super long and I have some shorter layers up here to get a really tight ponytail that way. And then of course I use bobby pins to make sure there's no stray hairs. But yeah. So now I'm gonna go mix some bleach. I'm probably gonna do a 1-to-1 ratio. My hair is very dark, so I will be using 30 volume. I would use 20 volume, but I can't find my 20 volume. So I will definitely do a 1-to-2 ratio, at least, when I do the bleach wash. Hopefully I can find some 20 volume. So basically, if you don't know, as far as developers go, it's really just how fast it works. The issue with 30 and 40 volume developer is that most people don't understand how fast that they are and will end up damaging their hair because they just leave it on too long and it's too quick. It processes the hair too quick because you can remove pigment, and then there's no pigment to remove, and you're just breaking apart the hair literally by its like actual like proteins and stuff. So you can use 30 and 40 volume developer, you just really don't want to use them for very long. But my hair's very dark and I'm impatient, so I never use 40 anymore. I have this big thing of 40 volume developer. I don't fucking touch it for anyone, including myself, and I don't really touch anyone's scalp with anything over 20 anymore, unless we were in an extreme hurry or something and it was someone I knew they were cool if something went wrong. Also, obviously I'm wearing a shirt, I don't mind messing up, so I'm gonna go mix my bleach. So this is more of a 1.5-to-1 ratio. I was looking at the directions, and this is the ion sensitive scalp powder lightener with the ion 30 volume developer. I really like it. I'm pretty happy with it. You can access it at Sally's if you're interested in doing your hair at home. I did go to cosmetology school, but my license is no longer a thing. I did not renew it last year because I was going through shit. But anyways, so when it comes to lightening my sides, you think it'd be really easy, just slap some lightener on your buzz cut. No. For some reason, I don't know if it's just something I deal with, but I have to really make sure I brush both down and up into it because there will just be these weird spots, and I have to really make sure I get enough behind my ear and at the nape of my neck because those spots just do not like to lighten. Those will be the spots that if I end up with parts that are not light enough, it'll be them. So I'm gonna go ahead and just thoroughly saturate both sides. Now I'm going to do the other side. Okay, I went ahead and actually grabbed some gloves for this part. Wow, look at me go. Okay, so if you wanted to keep the lightener out of the ends of your bangs completely, you could coat them in conditioner. That is what I will be doing while I do the black hair dye with the rest of my hair. But I don't mind if some gets in it. I'm just gonna try to mostly be careful. I don't necessarily want a bunch of lightener in it, but it's okay if some gets in. So I'm gonna do this really careful with very small sections. That is my advice. And let's see. I'll probably just wipe off my forehead when I'm done, honestly. But if your skin is like super sensitive, you can cover it in Vaseline and all that good stuff. So if it's gonna get spicy anywhere, it's gonna be here, around my ears, and the nape of my neck. That's just where it gets sensitive after a while, but that's fine. I don't mind.
Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love.
So I'm going around the perimeter now because I know that's where I'll notice it the most if it's not evenly saturated, and it will annoy me. Whereas like if there's like stuff down in there, not in the top couple of layers, that isn't saturated well, I really won't even see it and I won't care. My accent really came out then. Hey. Gross. I'm just adding a little bit extra just in case, because I'm like super paranoid about saturation. I hate it when I spend like so much time trying to apply lightener perfectly and then that shit isn't even like saturated all the way. Okay. So I'm gonna let this ish bake for a little bit, and then I will mix a bleach bath. Alarms for every 10 to 20 minutes, like I'll set like a 20-minute alarm and then do 10-minute intervals after that to just check on it and see what it's doing. But I'm personally comfortable leaving on a lightener pretty much for as long as it needs to be, as long as it's not over like an hour and a half, 2 hours. Especially if it was 20 volume or lower, I would be comfortable leaving it on even longer, honestly. But I know my hair, so just keep that in mind. Okay, so I've had this on for I think 35-40 minutes. It's going, but it still has some left to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply my bleach bath now. This is kind of a stronger bleach bath formula, especially since I used, 30 volume. But I also added a bit more. I added a bit more bleach to the mixture to just really make it a nice texture, honestly. I feel like if it's too watery, it's really easy to just get it all over the place. Me do what I do every time. I'm gonna add a bit more of my regular bleach to this because some of this looks really dark and I'm not sure if this bleach bath is gonna be able to really pull it out well. I'm also gonna take this opportunity to see how things are lifting. It actually looks like things are lifting pretty evenly. I always fucking do this. I'm just like, add some more bleach to it, it's fine. And I will just keep checking every 5 to 10 minutes, see how it's processing, and just play it by ear. But be careful, obviously, if you bleach your hair.